Hi YouTube, what's up and welcome to the Ghost Watchers tutorial. In this video we are going to break down all the ghosts and their abilities. Check out the paranormal investigation tools and of course deal with the new modifiers. So sit back, grab some popcorn and enjoy the video. First things up, we need to find out what the ghost is. There's our ghost there, our little friend, good looking fella. So what first piece of evidence we need is the thermometer. And as you can see, you'll get your proper temperature when you get really close to the ghost. So at this point it is 50 degrees. So thermometer, we click on the right side, 45 to 55 degrees. It will not go any higher than that. That leaves us with a vampire, a demon, a puppet or a Babadook. And we'll throw this down, grab our EMF reader. If we stand back here we get EMF 5, but if we get closer we get our actual reading. So we got red 3. That leaves us with a demon, puppet or Babadook. So next up we've got to find the footprints. So for that you're going to need the ultraviolet light, and as you can see on the floor here we've got a footprint. So we change this from doesn't leave traces to bloodstains to footprint, which means we have a Babadook. That's our now ghost that we're dealing with. The notebook is the next piece of evidence. It's not always required. You put it down next to the ghost and the ghost will write into it. Now for the Babadook, it requires a skull, and now that's your 4 pieces of evidence to identify the ghost type. Next up is the particle counter and the Ouija board. And the closer you are to the ghost, the faster the percentage will go up. You can see now it has finished. We now have 500 to 1000. So we put that reading into the particle counter, 500 to 1000. That gives us an older or an ancient. Next up is the Ouija board. Now the Ouija board doesn't work like it would in a normal ghost game where you would ask questions. All it does is moves randomly or moves side to side or doesn't interact at all. So at the moment the Ouija board is moving randomly, so we change this to randomly. We now have our ghost age, which is an ancient. Next up we have the radio. The radio doesn't always work with the ghost. It depends on if the ghost is in a talkative mood or not. The ghost will either cry or it will growl. That's it. There's only 2 options, crying or growling. Last piece of evidence is the voodoo doll. Now the ghost, there's 2 options that the ghost will do with this. It'll either throw the doll or it will raise it up in the air. As you can see, it's just raising it up and dropping it. So the voodoo doll, we put in raise voodoo. So our ghost mood is calm. He's a chill ghost, and the radio would have come up as crying. What you need. So the Babadook, ancient, calm. What you would do next, and back to the van, and click on the device that will materialize a ghost. It'll create a green wave, which will then manifest the ghost in its true form. And you click on confirm. We'll now see the ghost in its true form. Now that we know how to identify the ghost, what we're going to do now is just show you a couple of other items. This here is the motion sensor. This item will point in whatever direction the ghost is facing. This is what they call the plasma absorber. This works on only some ghosts. And then we've got the withering light, which also works only on some ghosts. So next up, we've got the flask. This works on 99.9% of all the ghosts. There's only one ghost it doesn't work with. It's a way to protect yourself. Another way is to use this. This is a magic book. You just drop it at the ground, and when the ghost comes within range, they're also part of the exorcism process. These pills here are used for your sanity. Pick them up, you take them, done. The holy salt, fire salt and salt, also part of the exorcism process. Now we'll move on to ectoplasm. So this here is the ectoplasm developer. This will make all ectoplasm light up or reveal itself, which is here. This is required before you actually use a pentagram ritual at the end. So you can use this to track the ectoplasm. As you can see, it goes down as you get closer to it. This is what extracts it. Once you've extracted one layer of ectoplasm, you go back to the van and you use it to unlock one of the locks. When all three locks are released, you'll get access to this here. This is the Pokeball, or the Ghost Catcher. In the final part of the exorcism, you can see here, you got to do Silver Bomb, 5 lights, incense, salt, turn off all lights, magic book, holy water, and then you got to catch a ghost. You just got to throw this at the ghost and it will lock on, but because this is a tutorial, it will not do it. And then that'll be the end of the game. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take you through an actual game and we'll show you how all three modifiers work together. Got footprints. Blow the light bulb. Mirror. Oh, we got red 3, baby, every day of the week, and high temperatures. EMF sensor is red 3, thermometer goes up to 45 to 55. We have a Babadook. Now, to protect us from Babadook, we need an incense stick. What are we going to do? Take a picture of the ghost footprint, take a picture of levitate an item, capture a ghost on video, and record a video. Okay, easy. Levitating and footprints. Now, the Babadook can mimic anyone, including myself. So if I see a Babadook, if I see another player walking around the house with a flashlight, I'm in a solo game, so I know it's going to be the ghost. Just waiting for the items to levitate so I can take a snap happy of them. There's a rose. I don't think the ghost is going to do his little trick yet. Oh, he is. Here he comes. He's coming and I'm getting out of here. There he is. Hello, Mr. Babadook. Ouija boards moving side to side. Can you talk? Growling, and the particle count is 100 to 500. And the radio is growling. Yep. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to go downstairs, check for the other cursed items down here. There's ectoplasm. We're not after that just yet. Got the pocket watch. Just check around, make sure there's nothing else. We got the skull. The ghost has also taken some of my sanity, which is to be expected, of course. There's a mask. Now you can outrun the imitating avatar of the ghost. It's not hard. I'll put it all together so we know where it all is. But just don't let him touch you. If he touches you, make sure you've got protection. I know that sounds bad, but it's not really. Alright, there's the other ectoplasm. I was still missing one item for the pentagram. And we actually knock. Oh, look, here he comes. Hello. So I'm going to show you what happens. There you go, just like that. So he takes your sanity and causes you to lose another piece of the incense stick. Well, we don't need that anymore. So what we're going to do, we're going to grab another incense stick, and we do need to replenish our sanity. We are at 50%. So we're going to have to spend some money. We're back to full health. That would have been capturing the ghost. Still got to wait for the ghost to write in the book. There we go. Got it. And we still need this to find the last piece of the pentagram. So we've got the dream catcher. So now we've completed all that. We've got all the objectives. Now what we need to do is we still need to get the voodoo, find if the voodoo doll is moving or not. The voodoo doll is gone. Okay, so that means that the ghost throws a doll. So we've got a haunting. There we go. And now we're going to see the Babadook in all its glory. Now that being said, let's weaken the ghost. I'm going to go salt, turn on 5 light sources, and incense. So I'll take the salt. 3, 4. Now I want to see the other me walking around the house. Here he comes. Hey there. There he is. Oh, do you see how he did that? He took away another part of my sanity when I was running away. That's good strategy on his behalf. So you can see now my sanity is down very low. So we've got to take some more pills. This will not push me back to full health, but it'll get me to 5% damage. and then we'll drop the withering light off. Right, so we're going to pull up over here. Hello. We baited him. Now we can do the pentagram ritual, but first we've now got to find the ectoplasm. Now we know where two of them are, so we're going to grab the developer. Yeah, no one cares. And here we go. Too easy. We've got our first ectoplasm. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm at 50% sanity. I should be alright. Alright, let's take that. Right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this in. We're going to take some sanity pills. Alright, now we're back to full health. Try and keep a track, or also try and keep a track of how much money you spend as well, because that will also be the contributing factor towards how you survive in this game. It's here. It's invisible, but because we pulled it straight down to the last bit, we know exactly where it is. And now we can continue on what we wanted to proceed with, the pentagram ritual. Shit, I missed it. Step back because you can't be trusted. You don't want to touch that thing. And there we go. So it is very, very possible to do it solo. And as you can see, this time around we got 2,350 coins and 1,760 experience points. That's it for this tutorial. So I want to say thank you all to watching the video, and I hope to see you all in the future. Goodbye for now. Take that. You can have that torch back. I want the good torch. Nice. Okay. Right. We've got EMF 5. I want a proper piece of protection. Freaking crucifix, that's what I want. hang on, here we go. Ouija board's moving randomly. It's an ancient.